Hi everybody, just adjusting my speaker here. Hoping it'll work properly again today. Oh gosh. Okay. Hi and welcome back to our channel. These are your guided messages from Spirit. My name is Linda Williams and I'm really happy to be spending this time with you. Today, as always, I always ask Spirit, what is it that we need to let go? I say we because this is uh, a a message for everybody and anyone who is here right now. If you're with me now, you're meant to be here. You've found this video and you're getting a message from the spirit realm. It's as simple as that. The everything is channeled through, so I don't edit anything. If I make a boo-boo, the boo-boo stays in the video. I often make boo-boos. So a boo-boo, if you're not in Australia, a boo-boo is a mistake. Just in case, we do have some funny little slang in this country, that's for sure. So, everyone, what we do is we ask what is it we need to let go of, and we start with that first. We also ask for one card out of the Divine Guidance deck. We have our numbers deck, which is our mystery card. So we don't look at these cards, this one, or sometimes she throws out two. We don't look at those until the end of the reading because it always seems to wind everything up. And we have a little look. We get three cards from the Radley Valentine Tarot. Radley uses elements rather than suits, but it's still a tarot deck, and we just see what comes out of that as well. And so the spirit realm is that the spirit realm is totally in control of all my work. So I just channel everything through, and I have a beautiful guide, and she chooses the cards, and of course, then my main guide he gives me the advice and the guidance to what I need to say to you. This is all about letting go. This is the letting go deck. Letting go is like the sudden sensation, completion of an inner pressure or the dropping of a weight. It is accompanied by a sudden feeling of relief and lightness with an increased happiness and freedom. What is it you need to let go of? What is it that you're carrying that's a burden at the moment? Is there something that you're worrying about? Is there something that you're mulling over? Has somebody said something to you that's upset you? Has somebody done something that's upset you? And you're going over it and over it in your mind? Because this is what happens, isn't it? It happens to all of us. Somebody says something to us, somebody does something, and you can't get it out of your head. You just can't get it out. And so what Spirit is saying is let it go because it's not doing you any good in there, is it? Staying in your mind, going over it, getting more and more upset. It's affecting you. It's not affecting the person that said what they said, did what they did. It's not doing that at all. So how do we let go of something like this? Well, what we do is we turn to Spirit and we say, "Can you help me, please? I want to let go of this because it's no good for me. It's not doing me any good. I can't sleep. I can't think. I've got this going through it over and over and over in my mind all day, and it's draining me. It's upsetting me." And so we say, "Please, can you help me to let this go? Can you take it?" I often ask the universe to take that issue, please. If I'm having trouble with something, I say, "This is no good for me, so please, can you take it? Can you take it? I'll give it to you and ask you, can you handle it? And if there's any karma that needs to be dealt, you do it because I don't want to." And that's how I often handle situations like this. So if there is something that you're mulling over, something that's upset you, something that, brought some tears, made you feel sick in the stomach, really made you sad. If you know that it's going around and around and around in your head, and you know it's not doing any good, and you know you can't do anything about it anymore, let it go, release it, because it's once you've done that, it'll be a case of, you know what, yeah. I'm just letting this go. I'm not going to let this affect me anymore. I'm strong. I can handle this. I can do this, and you'll feel so much better. But ask spirit to help you. You do have a spirit guide. Ask them, can you help me to release this, please? Can you cut the cords and help me to move on? Time to move on from something that's bothering you. Okay. This is the Divine Guidance deck. It's a nice little deck. It has some lovely messages. It gives a spirit an opportunity to give us one of those messages. So let's have a look and see. What is it you'd like to tell us, please? See what they want to say. We just asked for one. And we ask B, are you living your life? Are you living the life you imagine? Make sure you act upon what feels right for you. Follow your own precious heart and will always be true to you. That is so true, isn't it? And so if you're hanging on to things that are upsetting you, things that are destroying your mindset, things that are making you feel crook or ill because that's not the life you want. You don't want to live like that, do you? You want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel good about your life. So that's why we have to let go of things that don't serve us. And this is for the better good of everybody and anybody involved. Once you let go of something, the the other people or involved in that creation of negativity are also freed, and let's free them too. Let's free them away from our energy field. We free them and we push them out of our energy field. So letting go also gets rid of the situations that we no longer want in our life. So live the life you want. Make sure you act upon what feels right for you. What is it that is right? You know it's right, then okay, you do that. You believe in that and you do it. Follow your precious heart because we know what we need, don't we? We know what we need to make us happy. Your heart will always be true for you and bring in happiness. Okay, so follow your heart. And of course, we always ask for, golly, we always ask for our mystery card. And one has flown out, and I'm going to leave it there. We'll take it. But look at these things. They're so slippery, aren't they? It's one of the slippery, well, it's the only slippery deck I've got. We've got one, but I've got a feeling I want to take another. So I'm going to ask it. Okay, she's given us a second one. We don't look at those. We don't look at them. We leave them there, and we leave them just here. You can see. I don't look at them at all. And we turn them over at the end and see uh, how much they actually resonate with what Spirit's already given us. So I've got I've got my tarot deck here, my very old tarot deck. So I'm just going to ask for a couple of cards from this, and we're also going to look at the Radley Valentine deck. We're going to ask for. Thank you. Just 3 cards. And lastly, I'm going to ask for a card from this very lovely deck as well. And it's a big, heavy deck, and it's not an old deck. I haven't had it for years, and so it's still a bit stiff. It's still a bit, you can see. So I just have to hope and have faith that my guide he will give me the cards that she wants to give me tonight. I don't shuffle them like crazy because it's a big, heavy deck, and I do have very tiny hands. And we're going to ask for 3, and we have 2 major arcanas here. So we have the Tower, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Four of Cups. So wow, actually, this is a very, very positive group of messages here from Spirit, everyone. And so this is what they want to talk to us about today. And I'm looking forward to getting my overhead thing. So hopefully I'll get that over the next few months so that you could actually see the cards sitting on the table here, but I'll hold them up to show you. So the very first one we got was this great message of, course, the 6 of Swords. We know that swords are our mindset. Swords are our thoughts, sometimes it is, like some people say it's trauma, it's stress, but the majority of us that work with the tarot, we always acknowledge the fact that this does really represent our mind, our thought, because cups represent our heart. Pentacles, money, the coins represents our finances and career. Wands is family and also our life path, comes sometimes our work and career as well. And the air, swords are air. And the Gemini, the Gemini, for example, Gemini signs, they are ruled by air. So they're very sharp-minded and quick-witted and, things like so those of us that have worked with the tarot deck, the original tarot deck for many years, we have learned the spirit would prefer, well, in my case anyway, we prefer to look at this as our thoughts and mindset. And we look at it in a positive. We don't look at the flaws. We don't look at any of the cards really as a negative. We like to look at the positive side of everything. And there is a big positive to this because yes, everybody goes through difficult times. We all go through times when things are not working. We go through stress and strife, our job, our career, our love life. So many things can go wrong as we go through this journey on this planet because there are many experiences that we have to experience and to learn. So we learn so that we grow. And so this is about those difficult times now being left behind. So if you have been going through difficult difficult situation, a difficult relationship, a difficult job, a different family situation, if you may have even moved, you might be moving country, you might be moving from one state to another, but this is a positive move. This is now going towards positivity and leaving the difficult times behind. So be optimistic. This is about being optimistic, staying positive, and knowing that whatever path you're taking, you're on the right path. You've chosen the right path, and you're not alone. Those people are sitting in that boat, but they've got somebody who's rowing that boat for them. And so you're not alone, everybody. Remember, you're never alone when it comes to the spirit realm and to your guides and teachers. Your guardian angel is always with you. And so these people are being helped. They're being rowed across those waters. They're leaving the choppy seas. They're leaving the rough waters into a nice, calm, peaceful future. And that is going to lead to a great deal of happiness. This is about being positive at the moment. Be positive on anything that you're deciding to do. Are you thinking about making a move? Are you thinking about changing your location, changing your job? Are you thinking, 2024 was just too stressful for me. I need to make change. I need to move on. And I'm thinking, should I do that? And they're saying, yes, please do, because the outcome of that move is a great deal of happiness, success, recognition, reward. And so don't be afraid to make that move. If it feels right, if you just know that you need to do it, then have faith and trust that you need to do it. If it feels right, it is your intuition telling you to take that stand, to make that move. If you're in a position where the people around you are very negative, they're causing you, they're causing you upset. You feel that you're just sick of it. You're fed up with all the gossip and all the family fights and oh gosh, all this and that, and you think, you know what, I can't handle this anymore. I need to step away. Then you're doing the right thing. You're stepping away is doing the right thing. Okay, because it does lead to peace of mind. It leads to a lot more happiness in your life. The Knight of Cups, this is about movement. Again, this is about movement, but this is also saying, look, there could be a little bit of an emotional journey. Sometimes we have to make decisions that we think, oh golly, should I? I'm a little bit worried. Don't worry because it's going to turn out okay. But this is the Knight of Cups. This is the night of emotion, the movement that causes some sort of emotion sometimes. Sometimes we get emotional, we get a little bit nervous. And sometimes we have to make a move that can be a little bit emotionally difficult. But we need to remember that we're making the right choice and we need to move away from anything and everything that no longer serves our greater good. And so it's time. You see, the horse is just about ready to move. It's time. It's just now time for you to move forward. It's the right time. Okay. And know this, you've got the sun at your back. You are being guided to making this move. The universe has your back. And so make that move. You will be okay. We have the Four of Cups. So spring is cups, isn't it, with this fella? Oh no, wands, beg your pardon. As I say, Radley uses the elements. I'm used to the suits. I'm used to the old-fashioned tarot deck. But this is a lovely tarot deck he's done here. His decks are nice, but he does use elements. So for him, like spring, for him is wands. So the Four of Wands is the Four of Wands is the beautiful house in the background, the people dancing, and then there's two wands each side, remember? So it's a kind of celebration, it's a kind of achievement, accomplishment. It's about sometimes it's about buying a home, moving to a lovely place. Look at and it's sitting underneath this move. It's sitting underneath this move. So there's a lot of movement going on around you at the moment. If many of you, I feel, will be making big moves. This is about being grateful to you have made. So it says, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. So it's a celebratory card. Deep feelings of peace and happiness and content in personal life. This is a great deal of happiness. It's about accomplishing great things. And so this move that you could be taking, be it a movement away from a terrible relationship, be it a move away from a job, a location, a situation that no longer serves you, you're on the right path to do it because it's going to lead to a great deal of success and happiness. And what we have here is, we have this castle in the background, and they're both looking sideways at that castle. They're looking to the future. And so now is the time to plan and look to whatever future it is you want. This could also be a wedding, an engagement. Maybe some of you have decided to get married. So it is a very celebratory, happy time. It's a very happy time. So maybe you're planning a wedding. Maybe you're putting everything together for that wedding. If you are, just know that it is going to be a happy, very happy occasion. So make sure you plan it properly, won't you? Because you want everyone to have a good time. We've got the wheel. There no longer are delays over. If you're planning a wedding and you're wanting to do it overseas, for example, interstate, whatever, and you've had a few hiccups and hold-ups along the way, the delays are finally over. Things are finally starting to move forward. This is about things moving forward. This is about the past becoming the past and putting the past behind us, and now time to move forward. And we've got the tower. The life experience is the tower now. This is a really important message, everyone, because the tower is one of my favorite cards. It very often comes out in most readings if you're a Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio. And so I think that every reading I ever get for myself or for the people I follow, that this really always comes up in my monthly read. And that's because it is a card of total change. It's a card of transformation. And of course, Scorpios are the big transformational signs in the zodiac. I think that's why we get it. But the wheel is all about good luck. It's about unexpected good luck too. So there could be some good luck coming your way out of the blue. It's very possible. It's about travel too. So are you thinking of buying a car? Are you thinking of investing in a new vehicle? Are you thinking of taking a trip? Look, it is sitting under the sun. So these two are talking to each other. So this is a very successful time. If you're thinking of booking a trip, or if you're thinking of planning a trip, you don't have to be going on the trip now. You could just be planning it now. It's very possible. It's a good time to do that, because I'm being told that it's very possible that now that we're coming out of the holiday season, my guide is just pointing out that, probably a few sales will come up soon when the people go back to work and the holiday season is over. A lot of these companies put out specials, don't they? So if you're following that route where you're thinking about a trip or anything, it's a good time. The wheel is things starting to move, and things are going to start to move now in a very positive way. I'm being told to say to you that make sure that you start that move and keep working on that move. Keep things rolling, get things rolling, start things off. It's a good time to start things now to get things on the move. Look out for those unexpected opportunities. I feel there's some great opportunities coming your way as well. Some big opportunities to make some big change. Some opportunities to maybe move to a better climate, move to a better location, move somewhere better. And the fact that we've got this, the Four of Wands next to this, the Four of Wands in the background, there is this home. And it's just a matter of walking through that gateway, and making these things happen. So you could find that you've got to be very lucky that something positive could come around you when it comes to moving to a new home, or purchasing a home, or putting a deposit down on a home. It's also very possible that could come out of the blue, because this is a sudden, unexpected change of good luck. So it's going to surprise you. Okay, so watch out for it. I'm looking out for that. So when we get the Tower, look, as far as I'm concerned, the Tower is a good card. And in this one, they're looking at that key. They're both concentrating on that doorway. Should I walk through that doorway? And the universe is saying yes. Everything that's been going on around you, everything that's been upsetting, everything that's been changing, everything that's been, feel like everything's crumbling, it's because you're meant to make change. It's not meant for you. It's the universe's way of saying you need to go a different way. You need to do things differently. And that's when everything will work out okay. This is saying to let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. Let go. Letting go. It's important. Let go. Let go is letting go is the sudden cessation, sudden ending of an inner pressure of the dropping of a weight. When we let go of stuff, this is saying the same. Let go of anything that no longer serves us. An important life-changing event is in the making right now, right now. So allow that change, allow the change, allow the wheel of fortune to take you to this change that is meant for us, meant for you right now in your life. Allow the changes to come in. Don't be afraid. Don't allow fear to set in. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. You see, this is a good card. The Tower is a good card. It brings up stuff. It makes us realize, oh God, nothing's working out right. I'm going to have to, what if we do it this way? What if we do it that way? Something's not going right, and then suddenly an opportunity comes up to do it differently. And so you go down that path, and boom, success prevails, success comes through. This is a very positive reading for us. I feel what this reading is saying to all of us, everybody, is opportunity to take control of our life, opportunity to be in control, and keep that going. Keep the positive stuff going. Stay in the positive, and concentrate this year. Make this year the year where you're not going to allow any negative situations, people, or whatever. You're not going to allow them to influence you at all. Even if they're around you, even if you're living with somebody who's a real negative, you might have a brother or a sister or somebody, all they do is whinge and bitch and carry on, and oh, they're such pains, but your brothers and sisters or whatever, and it's just, they go on about all the negative stuff. and you're trying to be positive, you think, oh, you know, you can overcome things like that by just staying in the positive and not allowing yourself to go down that path of getting into their belief systems or their way of life, all right, their way of thinking. You've got your own mind. You think your way. Don't allow anybody to influence you. I will not allow anybody to influence me. I want to tell you something. In all my life, I have never once gone shopping with another female. I don't need another female to tell me if I look okay in a dress. I can see, I'm not blind. I don't mean that in a funny way. I've been shopping with family and friends to get food or whatever, whatever. But when it comes to me buying clothes or buying something personal or private or whatever, I've never felt that I needed to ask anybody anything about it. Even when I'm with my husband, if I see a dress and I say, "Oh, I like that dress," I'm like, "Hang on, but just wait a minute, just hang in there. I'm going to go and try this on." And he'll say, "Oh, all right." So I go and find a seat. I don't come out and say, "Well, does this look all right on me?" Right? If it looks all right, oh, and if I want it, I buy it. If not, I don't. It's as simple as that. I've got my own mind. I know what I want. I don't need to ask anybody at all. And so, that's not being silly. That's just knowing that I know what I want. I know who I am. I know if I look crappy in a dress, then I'm not going to buy it. And that's the way. I'm not saying that I haven't asked for advice and help on subjects in my life. I'm just saying that there are some things that I don't need others to approve. I've got my own thoughts and I can speak for myself. And so it's important that we think for ourselves. You think for yourself. And sometimes, everyone, you don't have to argue a point with anybody. If somebody says something to you and you've got a belief system yourself and yours is more of a positive, sometimes you can just nod your head and say, "Oh, that's interesting," and not even go there. Not even go there because you've got your belief systems anyway, and they're true to you. If you've got good belief systems and they serve you, that's all that's important. The reading I did before this one, um, this is going to come out about 3 days after that one. Gave us 3 4s, and last night I was woken up at 4:44. But before that, last night I was woken up at 2:22. My guides have used numbers to give me messages for quite some years. And Barry and I, my husband and I, are going through something at the moment it's a little bit, oh, I wonder if that's going to be okay. And when I went to bed last night, I thought, oh, I hope that's going to be okay. And I got 222 last night, which is about having faith that the universe has got your back and all that. I'll read it out to you. You have been guided to the right place at the right moment, and all elements within you are harmoniously attuned to align with your highest path. So it gave me the right answer. Trust that everything is unfolding for your highest and greatest good. Stay the course. You are exactly where you are meant to be. So when I got that last night, it was like, oh, and I said to Spirit, "Thank you so much. I needed to hear that," because I then put my doubts and fears to bed. I just forgot all about them. And I woke up this morning, I said to Barry, "Oh, I got 222 last night and 444." And he said, "Oh, that's letting us know." So stop worrying. I said, "Yeah." So that's how spirit works. Wonderful. 999 is all about completion. So you have reached the finish line of your goal with a world of untapped possibilities waiting to be explored. Oh, this is all about the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. This is about opportunity. This is about the sun. Got your back. The universe has got your back, leading you to a lot of success this year. There's a lot of planning to be put into place, yes. And what Spirit is saying is you put your plans into place and then you stick with them. You stand your ground and stick with them and focus on them and don't give up. You're being told not to give up this year on everything you want. Take a moment to reflect, on the distance that you have travelled and the invaluable lessons learned so far. It's important, isn't it? Your perseverance and determination have brought you this far, and there is much to be proud of. Well, isn't that a beautiful message for us all, everyone? What a gorgeous, gorgeous message. Isn't it lovely to get this sort of these sorts of messages from the spirit realm? They're there for us all the time. They always want to encourage us. They always want to support us. That is their purpose. That is their job, actually. Because everyone, we do not walk alone. We have our team, our guides, our guardian angels, our teachers, spirit teachers, and they want to encourage us. And they often use tools like numbers, feathers, and all sorts of things to get our attention and to talk to us. So you can ask your spirit guides, you can say, look, would you like to start giving me some numbers through clocks, or, or you might, for example, the other day we were going out and I saw 555 on a vehicle, on a registration number. I'd actually got 555 a couple of nights before. I was woken up at 5:55. And then the same day, I saw another car with 555 on it. That's not being pedantic. That is actually, spirit works like that. They draw your eyes to a number they want to give you. They can do it like that as well. So have faith and trust. If you keep getting, numbers all the time, then no, it's Spirit's way of connecting to you, because they always want to be able to connect to you and guide you. So everybody, I hope this reading does resonate with you. This year I am going to be starting my masterclasses of mentoring and teaching. And so we will be doing that this year in 2025. So if you're interested in learning more about that, there will be a membership where you can actually be privately trained and taught with others who are on that journey of self-discovery. So there's lots of things we're going to bring to you this year. Thank you for being with us today. If this has resonated with you, if we've encouraged you, enlightened you in any way or shape or form, helped you at all, please give us a like, because it does help the channel. I'd love to hear from you. As you know, I'm from Australia, Linda Williams from Australia, and I'd love to hear where you're from. If there's anything you'd like to mention, or if you'd like to make a comment, please do. If you subscribe, well, you'll receive all the notifications of our work, and we would just love to have you as part of the family. So please subscribe. I know that you're probably thinking, oh, everybody always says subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. But it's part of the journey. It's part of what we do. And it does help, and it encourages us. We all need to be encouraged, don't we? And it's appreciated. You must realise it's very much appreciated by each and every person that donates their effort and time on YouTube to guide and help others. There's a lot of us out there that do it. And so it's nice to be acknowledged. So if you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you on board. Thank you for spending time with us today. It's been great. And I look forward to the next time we get together. And in the meantime, please be kind to yourself. Okay? Bye-bye.